Hello everyone, this is Pilpoh. Welcome back to Star Technology. Rainbow. Yeah. Yeah, so between episodes, I've done a few bits and bobs. First thing I did was I got rid of the hopper over here, and I have slowly been getting some charcoal from this. Not as much as I'd like though, but it's all good. I've stuck in a bunch of raw iron in here. I made some more iron as well. I sieved up a bunch of stuff. Oh, also, I had this laid out weird. So I had this one here gone, and then I had the ones like pointing off on the edge. So you can do a 5x5, but the way I had it laid out before was bigger than a 5x5. It just, yeah. It's confusing to explain, but basically I changed this over to be a 4x4 because 4x4 is, wow, it's divisible by, you know, 4. So just makes it easy when it comes to doing like a stack or two. You only have to do this 4 times with, yeah, a stack, and I don't know. It just, it made sense to me to do it this way. So I've done that now. I've set this up over here. So this again is, we've got the aqueous accumulator fluid cell and stuff. And then in here, I've got all of the blocks of charcoal that we're going to need. I've got all of the crushed stuff that we've got, you know, like, I think copper's in there right now. Crushed copper, yeah. And that is producing us a bunch of stuff, including gold. And we're also getting nickel, which is really useful. Now, when it comes to nickel, I don't know if there's any real use for the actual nickel itself. Like, do we need nickel plates for anything? We might do later on, to be fair. But for now, I don't think we need it. So, let's have a look. No, we don't need it that way. Yeah, it doesn't really look like we need nickel for anything. I'm going to leave it in dust form. Now, you'll notice in here as well that I've got, like, you know, gold and everything like that in here because I've already done this and I've smattered up a bunch of it as well. So we're just going to chuck those in there for now. I got myself a ton of gold basically because I don't know. I feel like we needed it. We needed some gold. I think, did I get the quest for it? That is the question. Now, this is the first time I've logged, well, I've logged in since, so there we go. And what is this? Invar. We need to make some Invar as well, which is fine. We can make some Invar. You know what? We could do that now. The way we're going to make Invar is we're going to make the Invar dust, which means we need some iron dust, which I can use the mortar and pestle for now. Although it's just called a mortar in this. It's a bit weird, isn't it? That there only gets you 2. Normally you get 3 out of it. Not today, by the looks of it. Not today. There you go. So that's going to get some Invar. Now, I do know down here it wants us to get some soul sand. And then the soul sand is going to get us into whatever this is here. Soul infused ingots. Your first superconductor. Ah. Superconductors are lossless, meaning they won't lose power the further they go. That's pretty cool. Okay, well, we'll grab that. That's going to be another quest. Love quests. There we go. Now, we've only got a few more things to do, if I'm honest. So, over here, we need to make a steam engine. We couldn't do that one before because we didn't have any gold, but now we do. Over here, we've got to make a bucket of plant oil. We need a basin lid. We need ethanol bucket. We need crude biodiesel bucket. And we need one of these things right here. Diesel, modular diesel, or the huge diesel. Probably just make the diesel, if I'm honest. And then right there, we need to make the crushing wheels. Now, there's probably a bunch of stuff that we could do with the crushing wheels. Like, that one right there. That is raw lead. Is that not the... No, what? Can you put crushed stuff in this? I guess that is a question that we are going to have to try and answer. It doesn't look like you can, to be fair. What's the point in getting these, then? I don't know. Oh, well. Yeah, we'll have to get that as well. So, that's those ones. We also need to make this tempered glass, which, if I remember correctly, we needed a lava bucket for. Oh, that's what we were doing last episode. Gonna make us some tempered glass. Love it. And then, I think the final few that we need to do is we need to make a large farm. We need to make a large stone barrel. Which actually doesn't look that bad. We should bookmark a few of these bits. Just need some stone brick. Which again, we've got this thing over here, which is so good. I'm so glad that I got a couple of comments actually saying, make sure you make one of these things right here, because they're really, really good. Now, I did kind of intend on completely getting rid of all of this, if I'm honest, and then setting up the water thingy that we've got over there for all of this. But then I forgot about it. I was actually watching the latest season of Invincible, and you know, things just go out of your head when you're doing other things, right? So yeah, there we go. Cool. So that's that one. We also need to make the large farm as well, of course, which is fine. And I'll tell you why that's fine. It's because I got an absolute ton of treated recently. If we have a look in here, look at that. 258 treated right there. So we could definitely make that. We need to make some soul sand. Doesn't look that bad. We could do that. We need to make some of this soul infused stuff. I don't know how you make this. You make it via the dust? Yeah, you do. Invar dust and some soul sand dust. Fair enough. Fair enough right there. And then, oh, that also means that we have to make, you know, some of these. We have to make ourselves any LV converter. Okie dokie. Oh, okay. So we can make this one, for example. Let's do that. Got ya. So the LV converter, what it does is it takes FE energy, and it converts it from FE into GregTech power, which is EU energy units. I like that. Yeah, I used the absolute heck out of these in all the mods 9. In fact, I didn't do any GregTech power whatsoever. I just did FE. To be fair, at the time I had infinite power, so that was a thing. And then finally, there's this solid blast furnace, which I can now look up the recipe for. Although I couldn't for the steel firebox casing and steel firebox casing, solid machine casing. Solid machine casing. Okay. And steel firebox. There you go. Okay, cool. So that's basically all the things we need to do, right? Upgrade a primitive blast furnace. Okie dokie. And then I think we're done with this entire thing. Now, I don't know if we're going to get all of this done today. I will admit, I doubt that's going to be the case. But we can at least knock out a few things. So let's go for the large stone barrel. I think that's a good idea. In fact, I should probably do some tidy up. Where's your dude? Did he fall off? He flipping did as well, didn't he? He's not around. I feel bad for doing this, but... Can we get leather from you guys? Oh, we can indeed. Oh! Can we get sophisticated backpacks in this? No, but I did see a backpack mod. Backpack. Okay, that looks decent. We needed one more, though. One more leather. We couldn't get one from the first one, could we? Bumholes. That's fine. Right, so let me pop those away, and we can start on making this stone barrel. That's a point. Should we... I feel like we've got to do it. We've got to do it. We've got to tidy this entire thing back up. Grab that lead as well. I might move all of this down here. Although, to be fair, it's not doing any harm, is it? And it comes up out this way. What we can do is move the water. And we can put that, I don't know, maybe behind the chest. So if we do run out of water at some point, we can just go grab it. Yeah, I kind of like that idea. Okay, I'm going to do a bit of tidy up then, and I will meet you back when we are done. There we go. What do you think of this? This is a little bit neater, at least. So, yeah, It's all coming up from here. Then we've got the spinny. I never call anything in Create by its actual name, do I? Spinny and the bonker. That's funny. I like that. I've only just noticed that I did that. I do call this the fan, though. Smouty, I guess. Yeah. So, over here, I like the glass for some reason. I don't know. It just looked good to me when I put it down. So, yeah, we're going to leave that. This one right here is a little bit neater as well. We've got the accumulator. I love the fact that whoever it was that suggested the fans, I might pop you up on screen, actually. There you go. Not the fans, the leaves. Ah, it's so much neater using the leaves. So, yeah. Rude. I'm using the leaves over here to make the aqueous accumulator work. And then this thing here is feeding 3 of them. One there, and then one at the front there as well. This is my wildcard one. So if I need to use the wooden barrel for anything to do with water. So if I go over to wherever the wooden barrel is. So for example, if I get a bunch of dirt, I can make loads and loads of mud. And I can make it quickly. Make loads of clay super quick as well. This, by the way, is ridiculously quick. This thing here. So, yeah, proper pleased about that. So, yeah. Right. That reminds me. Can I grab this now? Why do we need tempered glass? I mean, it's cool that we can make it. Does it say? While tempered glass is typically made in the arc furnace, it can be made in the stone barrel with lava and glass. It is needed to make the rock filtration later. Okie dokie. So we do need that. We need that later on though, which is fair enough, isn't it? So let me pop that away. That's good. Good that they showed you how to make that. Very good. Lovely. Right. So how do we start then? I think we should definitely make one of these steam engines. Although I'm probably not going to make one of these until a lot later on. And by a lot later, I probably mean like next episode, knowing me. Because we're going to need it like straight away, I bet. No. Not doing that. Oh, you might have noticed there as well. I've got a raw iron hammer. I've used my hammer. I didn't realize that I'd gone through an entire hammer. Wait a minute. Sorry, I just realized that I've got some gold now. So what is it for the wrench from Create? Because the wrench is so good. It is 3. Okie dokie. I know this is kind of it's trapped in there, isn't it? I should probably move it over one and then put. Nah, because that needs to be next to it anyway. Doesn't matter. Yeah. So let's grab us a wrench. It's just really good. You can like, I don't know. You can pick stuff up. It goes straight into your inventory. So that is so super good on a skyblock, if you think about it, because that way you don't accidentally like break something that goes off the edge. So yeah. Anyway, what were we doing? We were making one of these, weren't we? So we've got steam engine. Quest. Is that a full quest as well? Oh, it is. Nice. Since blazes are out of the question, a basic burner is needed to heat basins. Note, you can superheat basic burners with an encased fan at max RPM. Through it will burn, though it will burn through fuel faster. Oh, okay. So we're probably going to need this later on, right? Because I'm thinking we're going to have to use the... Yeah, we're going to have to use the steam engines with the magnets. I'll show you that later on. Is it Create New Age? I can't remember what it's called, but yeah. So, yeah. Which one do we want to tackle next? I feel like we should do an easier one right now. Let's try and make some soul sand. Yeah, let's do that. So, we got any sand? We have not. That is fine. Let's grab a hammer. I've still got my my copper hammer that I made because I went through my diamond one and I didn't have any diamonds. So I will admit, by the way, I'm not a massive fan of this. Purely because of that one thing. Like, if I were to right click right here, you see the thing goes away. So we've actually got 64 in our hand, right? Because there was a block at the beginning and a block at the end. And for some reason, it like takes it out of the count. I don't know. I don't like that It just puts me off a little bit. Don't know why. But as I said, I'm still a work in progress when it comes to this. Like, if I'm over here, can I right-click? No, you always have to place one down, so you're always going to be one out. Like, if I go back quite far away, right? And then I get to, like, here. I'm too far away to place that down, but I can still right-click. That is going to... Yeah, I don't want to get hit by those, because those do damage. I don't know. I think I'm complaining just because... of complaining. At this point, I probably shouldn't be complaining. That's still pretty cool that you could do that. Anyway, over here, instead of lava, can I just put in some sand? This thing here is creating us some, yeah, I don't know what this one's going to try and do. Nah, it's just going to make that, isn't it? Bucket. I can get the bucket, take that lava out. I think that might be a good idea. There you go. And then when this gets some... there you go. Now, I don't know if you need to be on... okay, you need to be on some sort of soul sand. Barrel soaking. Are you not allowed to do barrel soaking in this type of barrel? That is super annoying. Okay. Put you back on that one then. And make us some more of this blackstone. I guess what we need to do is make... oh, you know what? We could just use this one. Yeah, I like that idea. So we take this one. And we plonk it over here for now. We tell this one... okay, that's not the one that does the output. This one does the output. We tell it to output... out to this side instead. And then we put that one in. And we can tell it... barrel soaking. Ah, there you go. Soul sand. Yeah. Okay. What we're going to do is leave that then. That's going to make us a bunch of soul sand. And in fact, we need a bunch of soul sand because we do need some of this soul infused. Which we found out by looking at this means that we need 2 soul sand per. Now, Invar, funny enough, we made a bunch of Invar a second ago. We'll take it out as the dust. And how many of these do we need for the quest? Does it say? 8. Okay, so we need 8. So we do need a little bit more Invar. Now... okay, so if it's... I think I need 6 of this. Didn't mean to make 1 extra, but that's fine. Yes. So we need 8 altogether. Is it 8? Yeah. So we need 8 altogether, and that means we need 16 soul sand. And we got 1, so let's get 15 sand, put that in. And this is just going to take a little bit of time. A lot of things in this pack take just a bit of time, which I guess I see where the grind is now. But yeah. Whilst that's happening, what else can we be doing? I don't really want to do the... I mean, we could do that today, the crushing wheels. Do we need to, though? As I said, I'm not entirely sure what we need out of this. Like, why would we do the crushing wheels? I take it. Wait a minute. Let's have a look at the quests. Oh, hello. Using the crushing wheels, you can automate... oh, I guess that is a point. You can automate gravel and sand. Crushing wheels have a set amount of time they need to process their items based on their RPM, but can process up to a stack of items at a time. Smart chutes are an easy way to pump a stack of items in at a time. Interesting. I didn't realize that you needed a smart chute to do that. I've always just stuck a chute on there. But I guess you could up the amount that you get from the smart chute. That's actually really clever. Okay. Well, we'll need to do that. Which means we need 21 of these. How many is that? 21 is... is it 7 crafts of this? I think it's 7 crafts, right? That's just using a bit of brass. Okie dokie. I got a fantastic comment the other day, to be fair. They said, did you know that it makes it a lot easier if you do this and then, yeah, I'm just going to disable. Put these two here. Ah, broke my... No, I broke it. Damn it. Okay, diamond axe. Oh my goodness. How'd you make the plates? No. Okay, so we can't get a diamond axe for... Oh, we just get a regular diamond axe, I guess. Anyway, the comment was that you can... do you see that? We stripped everything using Bane Miner. Cracking thing to tell me. Thank you for that. Really good idea. So, anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll do 8. Have we got any brass? We do. Oh, amazing. What about if I do this? No, that's not going to do it. Okay. Just making sure. Making sure. There we go. Right, so we got some brass casing. How are we doing on the soul sand? Okay, we're actually getting there with it. That's not too bad. You know what? Probably put the rest of this sand in. Yeah, so we need 2 more. 2 more. Okie dokie. So, for this, we are going to need... crafting tables. I think it was 7, from what I remember. So, 7 of those. Then we need the electron tubes, which means we need 7 of these. And we are proper out of dust. Redstone dust. Fine. I'm going to have to smoosh up. Yeah, let's do 4 right there. So, if you notice right here, that's max. That's at max. Still at max. Like, this thing is just ridiculously quick. Love it. Ah, there you go. So there is all of the soul sand that we're going to need. Which is super nice. Anyway, I've got to smoosh down all of this, don't I? Also, we should keep an eye over here. Oh, we've got loads more dust. Love it. Right, you know what? I'm just going to go as big as I can. And then... There you go. Perfect. Now, I meant it to do that because I wanted to get rid of that hammer. And now I can use my diamond hammer, my new one that I made. Right, a casual 4 stacks later, and we can now complete making all of these bad boys. It was 7, I remember. Sandpaper. I might need to make a new sandpaper, to be fair. Paper. Why does it not work like that? I keep right-clicking up here, and it just doesn't work sometimes. Which is fine. So, if I pop that one in, let's get us a new sand. Thing is, we got everything out still. There we go. Right. Let's put this in our offhand. It doesn't matter which one you put in the offhand, you'll still, you know, do the thing. There we go. And I don't know how many of the plates we've got. Okie dokie. So we need 4 more plates. And I think we're golden after that. We do need to set it up at some point. And I'm not exactly sure where we're going to do that. Maybe over here? I can do it behind, I guess. We don't need to have it set up for, like, all time, do we? So... yeah, let's give this a go. Right. These ones. There you go. 21. Easy peasy. Now, what is it for the crushing wheels? We need andesite alloys. Which we actually need more of those. Interesting. Okay. Let's just get those. I know it's 16. I counted it before. And then we need 4 planks and a piece of stone. So let's get the piece of stone and then planks. remember to click every single time afterwards. So if you're typing something out and then you like click it. Oh, okay. I don't know what's going on with that. Anyway, it's a bit different than normal. So there's me trying to get my head around it. So if I put one there, is it going to work? Oh, it is. Nice. Oh, wow. Overstressed. Fine. Fine. I wonder if I can break this one and get it to do its job. You know what? We can just take everything off, I guess, when we're doing this. So I'll just build it up and then take everything off, can't we? And it can be as slow as it wants to be, because we're not in a rush, are we, for this one? Now I should, in fact, that's a good reason for getting one of these wrenches as well. We need to wrench them round. I know you're overstressed. You don't have to keep telling me. You know what you're doing when you do that? You're overstressing me. And then I think it's 3 on top. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So what we can do is right here, take that one off. And then over here, we can also take the gearbox off. You're still overstressed? How can you be over... yeah, I kind of get why that's overstressed. Just trying to spin. I guess we could just feed it directly with cogwheels, right? Okay. I like the speed that is at normally. So, and again, this is just temporary, right? So what we will do is... yeah, we'll just feed a line of cogwheels directly from this thing. I'll go get some more as well. Yeah, we need what? One and a shaft. Right, that is technically running right there. And that means that we can put all of these things in and get ourselves some crushing wheels. Now that I think about it, we're going to get 3 sets, right? Because we need one for... no, wait. We need 1 set because we can get gravel out of it. We need another set to get sand. So we need 3 just from gravel and sand. And then, can we get dust? Doesn't look like we're allowed to... oh, sorry. Yeah, if we do that. Oh, you are. Okay, cool. So we can do 3 sets gravel and sand. And then another 3 sets for dust. So we need 6 altogether. Right, here we go. So that's going to do its little transformation-y thing. I always think this is like the coolest looking thing right here. Now, I recently just found out that the reason Create is the way it is. I thought it was just they tried to make it look as much like Minecraft, like the vanilla style, as possible. But the reason it's the way it is because they didn't want to have any... how do I say it? Like... interfaces whatsoever. They just didn't want interfaces at all. So you do everything in game. So like this is their way that you do crafting. You chuck stuff into the basin, right? I mean, you can pipe into it and stuff with other mods and use like hoppers and things, but yeah, that's the main way to do things, right? Is you yeah, you don't have an inventory, like looking at this right here. So it's a funny thing to see this up against something like GregTech, which is a lot of you just are stuck in your inventory and doing things with your inventory. And we are done now. Time for us to just break this down completely. I realized I had my what is it? I had my wrench on me earlier, but I forgot forgot about it, if I'm honest. So but I could have used that to break a bunch of this down. Maybe I did. And I don't remember. Anyway, let's chuck that one there. That's going to start spinning that one. Perfect. And I need to go gear this all up, don't I? I just realised that it's it looks proper slow right now. And then if I put this one on here like that, that is, I think, how we had it. Have a look. Yeah, there you go. That one looks quick enough right there, doesn't it? Lovely. So yeah, now, where are we going to put these? Do we need to do that right now? I mean, what we will have to do is probably have one of these setups right here. Maybe a couple of these setups. Maybe three of these setups. Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad, does it? If we have 3 of these setups, as in we need aqueous accumulator, fluid cell, and a stone barrel with some lava on program 1 or program 0, or not even 0, it's no program. But it's not no program because this is no program. This is the program we want it to be on. Anyway, that one. If we have that like there and we have it 3 times, that'll make a load of cobblestone. Now, it does say smart shoot. So smart shoot these things. So it does say to make some of these, doesn't it? So maybe that's what we do today. The rest of it we can sort of say go away because we'll come back to that later. In other words, saying that though, I can make all of the soul sand that I need now, right? How many did I need? I needed 16, didn't I? So there you go. There's 16. And we can make all of the dust. Little bit of dust right there. There you go. Sorry, I will stop saying the Little Britain, little bit of... Wrong one. Little bit of dust thing. Eventually. It's just still funny to me, so... Right, there we go. That is... soul-infused ingots. Good stuff. Right. Whilst that one there is smelting, we can bonk all of those. And then we should get that quest done as well. That is 2 big old quests out the way. Now, I do kind of feel like we should probably set these up as well somewhere. We need to expand. We definitely need to expand. Maybe I expand out this way. I've been kind of doing that on the different corners, haven't I? So, probably a good idea. There we go. Right. So this one, if we were to use the wire cutters, there we go. And then we'll get... So one more. Thank you. We should have everything we need for this. West. Nice. Good stuff right there. Now this one, again, I think we could do this. Now, I have been getting... Oh, we've made it as well. Just got a whole stack of steel. I put that in at the beginning of the episode, to be fair. So that was pretty quick. That was pretty quick, actually. Nice. Now, from what I remember, we wanted to make the 4 times, didn't we? So that's the 2 times. That's the 4 times. Is that what we wanted to do? 4A. Okay, let's have a look at the quest. Don't know why I wanted to make the 4A. I saw it earlier, and I was like, ooh, 4A, that sounds about right. Oh, I've already got it bookmarked up there, look. So, it's right in the weird space right there. Anyway, this one, we can just make it do those ones. Perfect. Cool. So, now all we need is a machine frame. So, raw iron plates, and... what was the cables we need for that? Tin. Okay. Rubber sheets as well. Rubber sheets. So 1 and 2. Tin, which is that one. 1 and 2. And then raw iron as well, right? Yeah. Which is right here. 1 and 2. Perfect. Lovely. Right. We will stick all of these in. That'll get us all of the bits we need to make the 4A. We didn't need to make the 4A, by the way. We can make the smaller version, but might as well make the 4A, right? I don't really understand, and I don't care to, right now, figure out the maths behind all of the GregTech cables. But I know there is some annoying maths behind it, so we might have to figure that one out later. So, okay, we need a steel plate as well. So I need to bonk one of those. But for now... tin wire. 1 and 2. And we can make in just like that. In the meantime, we can't do this, can we? Nope. Okie dokie. There we go. Sorry, not there we go. It's this one, right? We have to do that. And then we can do this. There we go. Good stuff. Right. I'm going to call it here. So, thank you for watching. Thanks for joining. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.